Welcome one, welcome all to the assimilation. Borg playing as the Red Persians at the top of Coastal. Verhuver, the blue Greek player at the bottom of Coastal. They shall be vying for this middle pond. He who takes the middle pond rules the world. So I anticipate... oh, here I am anticipating something different, but Verhuver's already going for a barracks. Already going for an early barracks, and I think Borg is going to be doing the exact same thing. Any second now. No, these guys, I don't anticipate any Celts. Okay, like, how... There hasn't been too many Celt games, except for your own, Greeky. Double villager production on the barracks. I think, yeah, Verhuver sees this, he knows what's going on. Everybody thinks Celt's really good right now. I think they are okay. I think Persia can easily handle them. That's just me. Truly, I think any civ that Zern picks up, you're gonna be like, wow, what a great civ. He's so good. The civ is so good. How can you counter that? But like, if I played Celts, I look like a bumbling buffoon. Alright. Sparabaro versus... Ooh, even getting on a second hunt over here. So Sparabaro are going to have to defend this new spot without the help of a tent. Really lovely upgrade. Ooh, you can cut down this camel. We ran out of samosas. Unfortunately. Yes I am. But I go to Brampton to get my samosas. As you can expect. Alright, Borg is going to cut off Verhuver. And the snare from the Sparabara are going to do some good chip damage until Verhuver's spearman comes in. And oh man, might just lose the spearman. But now the opposite has happened. I'd love to see Borg come back and take out this one spearman. Yeah, look at that. Now this one spearman is cut off. Half HP down already. Borg is winning this battle. Well. Even getting his scout in on the mix. One spear down. Another spear soon to come down. Nice micro from Borg to pull this out. Another spearman down. Borg's doing a great job with his micro here. So even though the spearmen of Verhuver have more DPS and just slightly less HP, Borg's been doing a great job microing. Still no 8-tent though. I'm surprised Borg hasn't gone for 8-tent. It's a real shame. It would have been great for him to push back his like his hurt Sparabara all the way back to the 8-tent. Would have been great. Alright, Borg has won the land fight, but Verhuver is on the water. And there's nothing here for Borg. No docks, no nothing. So, with his fishing boat, he should be able to protect from any assaults that Borg might be deciding to put on. He stopped Sparabara production, going to the Bronze Age, although he does have 8 Sparabara. Verhuver not in the Bronze Age anytime soon. I'm still missing 100 food, and oh man, if this fight doesn't go well for Verhuver, despite having the water, I think he might be finished here. He's not microing well. Yeah, look at his spearman fall. More and more spearmen coming through, and he's actually delaying his H2 to go more spearmen. I'm really surprised about this. Borg is finally getting on the water with his own docks. Verhuver's pushed off this hunt. But if he could drop off on this dock. Yeah, okay, excellent. Now that H2 is coming in, Paspis should be able to easily clean up this Sparrowborough. So despite Verhuver losing the water here, or losing the land battle, it's not the end of the world. Greeks have a really good H2 army. Premium suites near the airport. I might be going to this one. I might go to this one. Docks is being taken out, but I'm surprised they're not coming to heal us up. Yeah, it's got to repair this. Can't let this go down. In the meantime, wow, Borg is going for 2 fishing boats. Very interesting. Interesting decision. You could come in, clean this up. First trireme is actually for Verhuver's. Borg is going for a galley instead. Paspis are not on the way. I'm surprised. I'm surprised why Verhuver's not getting some Paspis out. Easily be able to clean up all these Sparrowborough. Instead, he's going for a trireme. Just gonna tickle the Sparrowborough for the time being. Paspis are being made, but Verhuver's really struggling here for some wood. He's only got 4 guys on wood because he's dropping down a second TC. Borg's done the same thing, but he's already got his own second TC. Let's get a villager count here. 28 villagers to the 26. Yeah, so much going on in this game already. Using the TC to kill the hunt in the back of his base. 2 galleys to 1. Trireme. What are these like puny little arrows? I wonder if the gear... I can't tell. Does the gear affect your area of effect for these battles? Like, the trireme looks like it's shooting way more than the galley. .298. Whoa, that's a huge volley, no? Oh man, Verhuver is just an absolute monster with this one fishing boat just tailing his Oh my god. What's going on? How is this allowed to happen? Fishing boat's down, and that should be the end of it. Borg should have this water, no problem. He's not going to micro anymore. Just going to sit his galleys onto the triremes. Verhuver just doesn't have enough wood and gold to produce double, or to double produce. But he is microing his heart out. Killed the villager on the shore that could be... Triremes are stronger than these galleys, but they do cost 50 extra gold. And so the water is being claimed by Borg. Verhuver, though, is pushing in with a small group of Paspis. Gonna be cleaned up by these galleys. Ooh, good pot shots here. Did I say gallery? No. Yeah, that's a lot of ships. He wanted to make sure he completely took this water. Although Verhuver's going to H3, so don't count him out yet. You get a couple fishing boats. You get a couple docks out. Get a fire ship out and ruin Borg's day. Borg, in the meantime, he's massing up on fishing boats. Check back in his base. He's just macroing up now. Still on 2 production facilities. Has not... He's even going for the H3 himself. Okay. I wonder what his plan is. He has a lot of gold. So maybe he's going to boom up. Going for a 1-1-1. So no War Academy in sight yet. See, Verhuver doesn't have enough stone to get to this, get his third town center, but he's moving guys towards stone to make sure he can drop it down. Make sure he's not out of this game yet. Oh my god, 54 villagers to the 38. Borg has assimilated the pond. There is no way, unless Verhuver puts it down over here, which I have lost games to people who put a dock on their own side, on like their opponent's side. It is going to be tough. Every inch of this coast is covered. Nearly. But Verhuver, he's going to give it a go. This is a do or die match, right? Third town center goes down. Borg is getting his key upgrades, spending that gold wisely. Asabara champion, getting the net weights. You never see this. I'm so impressed. So we'll look at fishing gathering rate, 1.92. It's gonna see. It's gonna jump up. It's gonna jump up to what? 2.3. Damn. That's a lot of villagers in one fishing boat. Stone has been finished. You know, because he's taken out quite a lot of, put a lot of resources into all of these galleys. I think he has 4 galleys, 5 galleys, 7 galleys. Like, that's a lot of, you know, production that could have been used. And Verhuver didn't. Oh, yeah, there's the mortal camps. Yeah, Verhuver didn't put all that effort into the water, and so he had more time to build a lot more production. In saying that, it's going to be tough. Oh, what is this? Small little lag spike. See a villager count now. 51 villagers to the 67. Let's see if that triple villager production can help. Here's a... I thought that was a War Academy. Third TC from Borg is coming out. And he's floating a ton of resources. Look at that gold. Some Asabara raids on the side. It's a really good hunt for Verhuver. He's got a rhino. He's got 4 camels. So Verhuver's going to try to clean this up with some spearmen. Champion spearmen. Uh-oh. He's going to have to run from these Asabara as well. Oh, they're going to get cut. They're going to get caught and snared by these spearmen. One Asabara goes down, but nothing too crazy. Okay. Verhuver trying to establish some map control on both sides. It's going to be extremely key. Maybe he can wall himself in. Like, wall himself in over here. Get a market line that goes from here all the way to the bottom of his base. That's somewhat doable. But with Borg having so much of the map, it's just very, very tough. Research servers to fix the lag. It's quite an expensive tech. Very expensive tech, unfortunately. Alright, so Verhuver is choosing some Peltas, some Hoplites. Strong army composition. Borg, in the meantime, look at this. Asabaras, Immortals, getting armory upgrades. Already up to... He has melee infantry armor. He's also got melee attack. This is going to be some hard-hitting Asabaras. See here. Fortress going up. Love it. This is a great way to establish map control. Okay, Verhuver. Okay, I see you. Population count, though. Borg is at 180 population, and he's moving across the map. This may look like your standard... This may look like your level 20 hero sword army, but it is definitely packing a punch. Ooh, Verhuver's trying to reclaim the water here. Not gonna happen. Here comes the army. Oh my god, no, Verhuver cannot take this fight. He needs to disengage right now before everything gets crushed. He's running back to the fortress. Smart choice. This might be the best fight he can hope to take. Verhuver, that is. Just simulating his army. But these Asabara, I'm not sure if he was expecting this. That being said, the hoplites are a great choice. They soak up a lot of the pierce armor, or the pierce damage from this army, and they counter the Asabara. With a lot of talks in the back, I think that that just might work. Only issue right now is Verhuver is suffering for gold. He has no gold. So each unit he takes, he cannot replenish. Unlike Borg, who's got the armory upgrade advantage, got the armory size advantage. Even fighting under this fortress, I don't think will do anything. Oh, he's microing his fort to go on the Immortals, though. That's smart. But this is his only gold mine. Actually, he's moved over here. But Borg's got vision on that. And Verhuver taps out. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I just... I don't know how I felt about Verhuver taking this water and not making some sort of a... not making some sort of like a trireme or anything. Right? Very strange for me. Let's check the villager graph as well. Might have been that at some points. I think this is age up for both players, but yeah, Borg did some good damage on the shoreline, on some of his fishing boats, and it was hard for Verhuver to recover. Yep. The assimilation begins. So it's 1-0 for Borg. Nothing for Borg. Okay, both these players are going to stick to their civs. And the next one is going to be Sheltered Pass. Sheltered Pass. Alrighty. Switch this around. Alright, let's begin. Verhuver versus Borg. Borg with a great showing on Coastal last game, showing the might of the Persian Empire. Asabara's an immortal, deadly combination. Verhuver is also going on seemingly early barracks. Barracks coming down. Ooh, got a nice nice tree gathering. Nice close trees to Borg's hunt storehouse. So he's gathering very efficiently and going to be dropping down a barracks anytime soon. Key is to drop it within your TC's range. Oh god, milks. Stop this, Ace. Stop this. Hunt here. Another hunt back here for Borg. I think in this match, Verhuver needs to pay more attention to his spearmen. Last match, he was a bit too, you know, loosey-goosey with his unit control. And so, see what I did there? Oh, I love milk with cookies, 100%. That's like that's the cream of the crop dessert. Borg's making units, Verhuver's making units. Let's see at what point do they stop. Borg's scout is here. Not sure if he's scouted. He's not scouted this. But he will assume, or he will try to find out where the hunt is of his opponent. Ooh, it's some far tree gathering for Borg. Yeah. He's got to bring these villagers to the nice storehouse that he made for them. See here. Oh, Verhuver's got another hunt in the back of his base. Very nice. Like this from Verhuver, he got just enough spearmen to defend. Just enough to put on some sort of pressure. But he's going to the second age, and soon he's going to go to the second age and try to get up a nice stone mine. So both these players are moving out with their own forces. Verhuver's going to be first to attack Borg's villagers here, and Borg's grouping up over here with the majority of his army. I don't think he has anything else at home to defend this, and so he's running back. Verhuver, on the other hand, he has 4 spearmen here, so Borg is pushed away. Somebody ban the ace for 5 minutes, please. These questions are getting ridiculous. Right, Verhuver's in the back of his base, actually getting hunting dogs. So if he loses this hunt, that'll be very devastating. He's gonna pick off a spearman, but I'm surprised. Oh, the TC's getting in on the party. I'm not sure if he can fight under TC fire like this. Would love to see him just go for the villagers. In saying that, though, he's doing a great job of microing his units. Verhuver is not. And so he's taking really good fights. But yeah, imagine if he was just able to tank those attacks and go for some villagers. That would have helped him much more than what he's doing right now. 19 villagers, 19 villagers. Hopefully Borg can go to the second age any second now. Click up. Yep, doing that. Verhuver still 50 food down. But hopefully any second now he'll have enough. Oh no, it's going to be quite a while. Not sure if this deer has enough food to get him to the second age. Oh, it does. Just barely. Just barely. So he can click up now as well. Borg's has enough stone right now to go to the second age. Verhuver's got 500 stone. Uh-oh. A little bit of overgathering. Oh, what the I don't know what you're mixing in with that water, Harsh, here, but I'm thinking 5-minute ban for you as well. God dang it. Second TC coming here, but oh man, Verhuver's spearmen. Just as Borg's units were moving out, and yeah, he's coming back. He knows that there's this major threat in his army, in his base. See here, does Verhuver see this? He has no clue what's going on here, or else he would be jumping on this TC. Borg now has 8 tent. Putting down another storehouse. Does not care that Verhuver's in the back of his base. Oh, he sees this second TC now. But there's nothing he can do about it. Yeah, no need to go in and attack. Just going to go for the wood storehouse instead. A little bit of chip damage. Yeah, I can't get cut off. At least not while Borg has his army there. Surprised Borg is not dropping down some production facilities. He's got 400 wood. Love to see him do that. Drop down some more houses. Let's see, back in Verhuver's base. He's still sitting on the 1 barracks. Also has more than enough wood to drop down a production facility. Getting Spearman Champion, Handsaw. First production facility is going to be an archery range. Borg is dropping down 111. Hats off to the real champions, the true battles, those sons. Oh, hold on. I need to read this out. Those sons and daughters of a gun, wearing their hearts on their sleeves. No, what happened? And screaming, "F the Celtic establishment." Love it. Yes, some good Greek play, some good Persian play. That's what we need. Okay, another archer range going down. This is very typical Persian play. Double archer range. You can get such a huge army out so quickly. Houses being put down. See here, back in Verhuver's base, double archer range, 1-1 as well. So very even. But Borg does have his population or his production up first. So I expect him to be able to boom faster. In saying that, he is floating some resources and not using them. Sparavara champion in queue. 60% pierce armor. Units are going to come here. And there's a couple of pacifist in the mix. 2 pacifists in the mix. Oh, Yeah. Borg's definitely got to run here. I'm not sure if he can take this fight unless he micros his heart out. Pacifists are too strong. Oh, the bowmen are here to save the day. Okay. Yeah, and that's Verhuver's cue to run. Double bowman production is going to save the day. 68 population, 41 villagers to 41 villagers. So super even for both these players. Borg's missing picker's gloves though. And oh, look at this. We got an early academy. Verhuver loves to do this. Getting philosophy. Right before he gets his armory. Okay, Verhuver. Gonna put to use some of that... what do you do with all those points? Gonna put to use some of the stone that he gathered earlier. Alright, Verhuver. This is a really good spot. If anybody has not made watch posts before on this map, a lot of the time your units come through here, through the middle of the map, and this watch post really cuts off. You put one here as well. You can see whenever your opponent's units decide to push out. Borg's moving out with a smallish army. He's still down like 10 population, so Verhuver's army in his base should easily be able to clean this up, especially with the couple series that are there. But don't count Asabars out. They're a strong raiding force. In saying that, 2 Asabars just got killed. Borg is now going to see these series, though. Go sleep in ape. Okay, despite having lower population, it seems like Borg has taken the map, or the center of the map. Verhuver, though, he's going to try to challenge this. He's getting his own armory upgrades, actually. Does he have any armory upgrades on any of his units? Not yet. Neither does Borg. He's going to get a little taste of this. Kill 1 spearman and run back. It's a lot of Toxotes here. 20 Tox to the 24 bowmen. Yeah, Sparbar are going to be the meat shield that Borg needs in this engagement. See, back in his base, is there an armory? Not yet. And so Verhuver's going to have that advantage in the next fight that they take. Oh man. Unfortunately, this watch post got killed. A raiding force. The Series are going to come in. Be a nuisance in Borg's side. Verhuver's floating a lot of resources, a lot of food. Look at all these talks in queue. I think he needs to cancel some talks, get another production facility up. Maybe a stables, an extra stables. Ooh. 63 villagers to the 58. So while this is happening, this is also happening. But I think, yeah, Borg's going to take a much better raid. His full army is here. It's a very scary Persian army. Without the cavalry here in the mix, it doesn't look nearly as... doesn't seem to be going nearly as good for Verhuver. Unless Borg just doesn't pay attention. But he is paying attention. There's no series in the mix to flank. It's going quite well, despite the armory upgrades. Yeah. So, Borg with no armory upgrades, I think just a larger army here, is faring decently against these units from Verhuver. Could have gone a lot worse if Verhuver had brought his series in the mix, but he did not. I think, though, this is Borg's cue to run back. Yeah. There's 36 talks against these 22 bowmen. Oh, and this kiting is going to hurt. It's going to hurt really bad. H3, though, for Borg. Wow. Wondering if Verhuver's doing the same thing. He is not. Though these series were killing a lot of villagers here. 56 villagers to the 58. Wow. Yeah, Borg is down at quite a lot of villagers. And remember, he was at like 60-something at some point. Oh, this hurts my soul. Boys. Flush with the resource, one back. Look how far these villagers have to run. Borg is sitting on a healthy bank of stone, which means that he can drop down a third town center any second now, and also wall off. Would love to see some walls. Sheltered Pass is a really great match for walling off. Ooh, immortal camps against Verhuver as Greeks? I'm not sure how I feel about that. It worked last game, but strictly because he had so much more numbers. I think Asabara and Bowman in this matchup probably be better. Like, there's no infantry here anymore, right? It's just a 52 Bowman ball. Bowman champion, though, clicked up. The Sarahs on this side are going to be trying to kill some exposed villagers. They're going to find one. And the main army of Verhuver is still here at the top. He's going to H3. Asabars are moving out. How is Verhuver letting Borg get away with this? Alright, no third town center from Borg. Actually, take that back. He's putting it down right here. Just as the army of Verhuver is moving in. Oh no, this could be devastating. This could be devastating. He's moving his villagers just in time. Okay, and Verhuver does not want to engage with this. Lots of Asabar, not enough meat shield here. Oh, even more Asabar coming in. Okay. He's chasing the army back of Verhuver, but Verhuver needs to kite. There's 59. Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't stop move. He just targeted a specific Asabara. Alright, Borg, third town center up. Not in the best spot. In saying that, if he does throw down a market in the back corner, it's not the worst either. A lot of exposed villagers here for this raid. Verhuver just needs to stop and shoot. He's going for the staples. Question mark. Here, Verhuver's done a great job walling off. This is what Borg needs to do to make sure that these Series don't harass his villagers here. Do we have some roided out villagers? No, we do not. So maybe also Loom. Get that Loom upgrade. In the meantime, though, these two armies could be clashing. Sparabar champion. Bowman champion. Versus the Tox champions as well. 60 Tox. That's a devastating, really devastating volley. Borg is 170 pop. Verhuver, same thing. But the shield room upgrade is almost necessary. Yeah, Borg's down quite a lot in armory upgrades. Verhuver, I think, has everything, right? Everything in H2 and even H3 Pierce armor. More Asabara or more stables coming down. I'd love to see some walls. Verhuver's even got vision on this whole side of the map for Borg. Oh, engagement. Asabaras are flanking. Oh man, the Bedromos is only a couple of them. Let's see what this Asabara flank can do. The Sparabar meat shield is nearly almost done. It looks like it's going decently for both players. I don't think any one of them is getting the advantage. I take that back. Borg's front line is all but gone. And the 32 Bowman champion are all that's left. Man, Tox are so powerful. And I think it was also that H3 armory upgrade for Verhuver. For even walling off the middle of this base, middle of the map. Just make sure no funny business comes through. I'm surprised Verhuver is not going for more armory upgrades, but I think he's not floating enough wood to get any more of them. Hey Cog, good to see you. Borg's done a great job of remassing. Unfortunately, like, these are some expensive immortals, right? They do good damage, 20 DPS, but they're so much more expensive than Persian Bowman. Is Borg gonna wall this off? No, he's not, but that's a juicy target for Verhuver in the future. I like this. He's getting markets up. So again, decent market line going to this TC, but it's not incredible by any stretch of the imagination. 21 immortals now. Fully maxed out.
Glory to the Empire!
Darth Ogon, thank you for the prime. Welcome. Kind of getting worried for... Oh my god, what happened here? We're going to see some proxy siege workshops? Or was that a misclick? Finally Borg walling off. But just as that happens, look at Verhuver and his Bedromos. It's going to be a devastating raid. Borg's moving his whole army. The slaughter of the villagers. Have I told you the story of the genocide? Verhuver, just such an evil man. Okay. Both armies seeing how devastating each other are. Borg's going to try to move out, clean up that small flank of Bedromos, but by the time that happens, the Bedromos are going to be at the bottom of Borg's base. Just as Verhuver's moving into this very exposed third town center. This one that's very critical to the... Oh, it's not that good of a caravan line, only 61 gold. So Borg is out of position. He's recalling some of his villagers, but man, it might be that Verhuver can just take this for free. Look how far away Borg's army is and it's slow moving. And he thought about repairing it, but he decided against it. I think actually in the long run that might help Borg. He's floating a lot of resources. Just needs to get some stone up, and if he throws the TC in a better spot, it might actually help him. The army of Borg is here, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to actually take out this army of Verhuver. He's going to take some pot shots. The Asabara are here, though. I would love to see a good flank. There's 20 villagers still running for their lives. Run! Run, little villagers, run! Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So Borg is going to press the issue. Although Verhuver is going to retreat behind these walls. And this is a deadly army to be retreating behind walls. Yeah, I think Borg's going to see this and have to retreat. Unless, for some reason, Verhuver takes a fight that's not behind the walls. Yeah, and he isn't doing that. He's not a fool. And so the front line hoplites are getting really good damage on all the Asabara, and they're melting really quickly. And now Verhuver, all that's left is these 33 talks against all these immortals and all these bowmen. It might go in favor of Borg, but that's why Verhuver's main army isn't even here. It's some of his armies in his base. In Borg's base, they're doing good damage to these the caravan line. Borg's all over the place, being an absolute nuisance. And so even though this gets cleaned up, you know, Verhuver's flooding units into Borg's base. Borg, though, does have a really sizable bank, so I'm not too worried about him. But he does need to clean this up. Oh, and he wasn't able to. Was not able to with the small amount of units he sent there. Oh, and Verhuver just keeps streaming in units. But Borg is actually just going to press the issue. He can come here. What can he do? He can kill some of the units here. All these units here, the caravan line. And Verhuver's not doing too much economic damage. I take that back. 40 villagers to the 79. And where are these battering rams being trained from? The middle of the base. Okay. 76 villagers. Borg's gotta remake all of his caravans. Oh, he's going right to the middle of the base. That's not gonna help him. He needs to come back here. Oh, the Prodromos flank on the bowman. I think this might be enough to clean it up, unfortunately. Yeah, and with the rest of the army. In saying that, though, Borg has bought himself a lot of time. A lot of time. And these Asabars are going to clean up these rams. Hopefully he sees them. Yeah, he sees them and he's going to run back behind the wall. But that means Verhuver, his card has been played, unfortunately. Borg buying himself some more time. Verhuver, though, going to the 4th age. Yeah, running away from all these hoplites. 32 hoplites. Maybe a bit too much hoplites, but I think this is the majority of his army, right? Here, and then a lot of battering rams. Borg taking some time. He needs a lot of time right now, actually. Struggling for gold. There's no more gold in his plateau, and I think only Verhuver has seen this, not Borg. Yeah, Borg has not seen this gold, which is unfortunate. That would have been excellent for him. Make sure you guys scout your map. There are resources all over the map. Let's see, do these caravans give him more gold than before? Less gold than before, 55. I was really hoping he was going to put his 3rd TC in a better spot. And Borg taps. Borg taps. Understandable to a certain extent. 59 villagers to 79. Oh. He sees the army here, I guess, and he sees the army here, and he knows he probably won't be able to handle it. But yeah, no, still no walls. I'm really surprised. GG, well played though. Yeah. So I'll switch back here. Score is going to be 1-1. Borg versus Verhuver. It's going to be a great game. Let's see. Let's see who we can get to join me here, actually. Hopefully we get a special guest. Yeah, this game is going to be super, super close. This whole series is going to be super close. Next map is Savannah. Hello, sir. Who do we have on the line here?
Can you hear me now or not? Wait.
Yes, I can.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay, nice.
Yes, Coach Greeky is in the house, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
I'm excited. I'm excited for the series. I'm excited for this game. It's tied up. Let's see here. What civs are they gonna play? I don't know. Are we imagining things? How's the day been, Greeky?
It has been a lot of work, and watching these games, Celts versus Celts, chilling.
Very nice. All right.
Verhuver thinking this is a practice game.
Yeah. Habibi is 100%. Okay, let's get this game started then. Verhuver is blue. Savannah.
Very open map.
Yeah, I can't say I like this map, to be fair. It is too open for my liking. I don't have the APM necessary. But these players do. At least I hope so. You want to intro us in, Greeky?
Sorry. Okay, I can. So we have Verhuver on the left side, playing as Greek, and we also have Borg on the right.
Oh, I think Greeky pulled this cable. Greeky, can you hear me? Hello? The assimilation has started with Greeky, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. Family members and stuff.
All good. All
Okay,
good.
we have Persia, Borg playing as Persia. I think this matchup is relatively balanced, um,
Hmm.
for the time being because it used to be very bad because the Cav was very strong with Persia.
Hmm.
Um, and now it's pretty good. So
Yeah, I
this
like
should
it.
be up.
I think both these players have like, or both these civs have uh, good responses to what the other's doing, right? Um, and they have very similar playstyles, right? That's why I enjoyed starting off as Greeks. Like I think a lot of people start off with Greeks, and then um, Persia. I feel at home playing Persia. It's the same sort of playstyle.
Yeah. Also, Greek is a good tutorial beginner civ to start with.
Mm-hmm.
They are very basic. Everything is basic.
But basic isn't bad. Sometimes you just need
Yeah.
a.
Sometimes too simple. Sometimes.
Mm. So a nice double storehouse here for Verhuver. He's gathering gold and rallying to his TC.
Okay.
I think on this map, as Persia, I might even go for just fast second TC. Get some A10 up. It's a fairly large map to begin with, right? So you should be able to get away with some greed.
Yeah, you can, especially versus Greeks where their spearman is not like Celts or Persia, so it's definitely doable if you do the right build order.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta commit. Gotta commit to the greed.
Yeah, you have to have a good build order, otherwise you won't get all out of this grid and you may even screw things up.
But Borg is just fine to have his units protect the hunt. No aid tent though. A little unfortunate.
So what I heard about this playstyle is you don't have to play defensive. Like you can send your units forward and gain vision, add mental pressure. Like
Mm.
why do you have to stay in base? And what if Verhuver attacks in another area? So you
Mm.
have to have your scout defensively. So like why do you want to put yourself in this position for no reason? Like it's Greeks.
Mm. Yeah,
So
no,
you
it's a
got
good question. So the way I think about it, which is like, uh, you can probably be more efficient with your build order, like slightly more efficient with your build order if you don't try to attack at the same time. Like if Verhuver right now is missing a couple cycles there, or like half a, 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds, maybe 5 seconds of cycles, and so the hope is that Borg wouldn't do that if he's paid attention to his own base. But in saying that, you know, I get what you're saying. Like you put yourself on the back foot, and when Verhoover's able to come in and kill your villagers like this, with a good bait
yeah
and
he
switch.
yeah he can also outmaneuver you like this. So
Yeah,
you're giving him a lot of opportunities to deal damage for no reason, right? So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
if Borg were on the aggressive and Verhuver in the back, Borg could do that also. So um, it just depends on what you want to do. And I mean, in my opinion, I think aggression is better.
No, I agree. Like it's very hard as the defending civ to come back, right? Like your opponents could always come at you from a different angle, um, and
Yeah,
so
that's why I like straggler units for all. Like having straggler units to know when the enemy is going to be in your base.
mhm.
Like if you have one spara on the left side and the one spara on the right side, you know when the spears are going to be in any position, right?
Mm-hmm. Looks like the store is going to go down and with the A10. Verhuver though has not gotten any, like, a lot of villagers, so Borg is still one villager up, getting his own third town center, or second town center. Verhuver putting his own second town center here, but look at this. I was missing some of the potential raids from Borg. He's going to be targeting a single villager and getting it. No. Goes out at the last seconds. Villager's on 3 HP.
Nice defense from Verhuver.
Yeah, very nice defense. So that's a great point that you made, and I guess Borg was thinking the same thing. He doesn't want to continuously be on the back foot. So smart of him to push out and try to do some damage. Right, even delaying his second TC like that, that's a whole, almost like a villager, right, of timing that he's missed out on.
Yeah.
Potentially.
So if Verhuver attacks in the timing push, once he gets the Hypaspis out, he could deal damage, and Borg should not be able to defend. So you can't guarantee yourself to kick him out of the hunt if you play the build order right. But the Verhoever didn't do that, so he lost the opportunity because Borg is now getting the archer range up.
Yeah, and the Asabara, the stables up as well. Seeing Verhuver's base going for an archer range before like a stables or anything else. I think in this matchup, when you know that both players need to get that heavy or large archer ball or tox ball, it's probably best to go for a stables quicker than normal.
Yeah, a racks to stables is better because you can add pressure. You can one-shot villagers if you get the critical number of saris, and then you can also get your archeries back and
After.
archer number up. Yeah, after, yeah.
Yeah. Because right now, like if he starts making some tox, it's 40 wood that he could be using for another stables or some other production facilities.
Yeah, tox you can't do anything with tox, right? And you just sit in base, do nothing.
Yeah, and look at this food, right? He's floating a lot of food, floating a lot of gold.
Did he get storehouse upgrades or not? Kinda doubt it. Oh,
He did. He even got
nice.
hunting dogs. On this map, hunting dogs is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
So standard opening for Borg, actually. Double archer range, 1-1. Oh, but there's small little raid here in the back. It's going to be cleaned out by 6 bowmen easily.
So some people think that killing or destroying the storehouses isn't useful or waste of time. Like that storehouse, there were no hunts, but that's a potential vision that Borg could have, right? So you can attack in that same position next time, and Borg will not have vision for it.
Yeah, like storehouses actually have quite a lot of line of sight. 26 line of sight. Like houses don't give you much vision, only at 10, but storehouses are not bad at all. Usually a great indicator of like a future raid. So yeah, good.
Yeah,
great,
that's
great
why.
Point.
Yeah. Also, yeah, continue.
No, yeah. So like this storehouse, right? After the hunt is all cleaned up, just as you said, it's going to be, protecting essentially this side of the map for Borg. He's going to know whenever Verhuver decides to push in here, right? And so if Verhuver kills it, it's a great job of denying vision.
Yep. So he's moving out.
10 pop ahead.
Unless you have vision, you don't want to move out like this, because Verhuver, if he sees this and do a great concave, it will crush that army and then be really ahead. So.
See, in his base, he got 13 talks, 3 series, and 11 Spearman Champion. So, Borg's army is slightly bigger. Maybe this is just that pressure that you were talking about, right? If you establish good map control here, you almost force your opponent to sit here and make sure that their army can't push in, but also means that your opponent can come in from one side, can come in from the other side, and that's exactly what he's doing. Well, running away from the series. Surprised. Yeah.
So that's a lot of pressure that Borg is doing. Just by sending his units forward, we can see all the map control, all the vision. Borg is definitely safe. He could be as greedy as he wants. because he's has the map control, right?
Yes, yes. And hopefully he's gonna do that. Instead, he's putting down some farms. Okay, good.
I don't know why he's doing that. He can take all the hunts he wants. He's
Yeah.
not pushed anyway.
Like, I love when I have this type of map control. Go into the far berry bushes. You know, something out of the vision, the typical vision that Verhuver would have. Or the typical path. In saying that,
Yeah.
Borg's not getting much done just sitting here in the middle of the map. He's allowing Verhuver to do things like this. Raid around with this series. And again, like that was that storehouse you talked about earlier. Although I am missing a fight. Spearmen are not getting on the Asabara, but Verhoover's done a great job microing around. Oh,
Spearman
no.
should not tank Bowman.
But that is what they're doing. Borg is pushing the issue, 36 to the 29 Bowman. And I think this won't go well for Borg if he keeps staying and fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, defender's advantage too.
Yeah, these series definitely weren't in the fight before, but now that they are, it's going to be devastating. Yeah, Borg's running.
No spearmen from Borg. Now he's just making them.
Oh man, and this series flank is going to be devastating. He's standing and fighting, thinking that Verhoover's not chasing him, but he is.
I think Verhuver can push it out and game up control himself and start getting from hunts far away and be greedy now.
Mm-hmm. He's going to try to stand and fight, but yeah, Verhoover's pushing the envelope. I think the only thing he's missing is some sort of a meat shield here. Maybe a bit more series in the mix. Let's see in Borg's base. He's floating a ton of food. Love to see him put down some more production facilities. In the meantime, he's moving out with all these Asabara. Did he get...
The thing with this matchup in H2 is that Greeks don't have a proper tank line, right?
Yes.
They have series, they can tank a lot, but if you have spears as a Persian player, you can deal with these series and kill them very fast, so it's relatively hard
Oh man,
for
Verhoover.
Greeks.
Yeah, it is relatively hard for Greeks. But in saying that, the series goes so fast and they're able to just stop. Oh, look at this. If he had targeted a villager, instantly dead.
Yeah, especially with Atent.
Yeah. It's a nice hunt here that I'm surprised Borg's not taking advantage of, but you know he's up in armory upgrades, I believe. He's got pierce armor. I think Verhuver has pierce attack. Okay, so they negate each other. But 160 of 160 pop for both these players now. There's that storehouse we were talking about, so now Borg knows what's going on. He knows that there's some series on this side of the map. Oh, going H3.
Yeah, he's 160, why not?
Yeah. Perfect
But
time
Borg,
to go to H3.
Yeah, but Verhuver hasn't gone H3, although he had a very good army fight, so it's kind of weird. He's not macroing that well.
Yeah, you want to definitely, if you can take some sort of a tech lead, you know, when you're not worried about having to remax your army, it's a good time to do that. Well, what happened to Ruhr's population? Just Borg. This is going to be hard without this area, without the Asabaras in the mix. And yeah, all of these talks, 59 talks. I think these Asabara though, 18 Asabara, really nice flank, and there's no spearman here in the mix. This is going to be devastating for Verhuver. Really good fight for Borg to take going to H3. Oh, and they can chase him back all the way home. Still only a couple of spearmen here. And the bowman ball is getting whittled down.
But the kiting is real though.
Yeah, kiting is very real. Yeah, a lot of hurt Asabaras. But, you know, now Verhuver, he feels like he needs to max up again, right? Like, and Borg can now take the advantage of. Oh, look at these immortal camps. Why immortals?
What? Oh,
Why
oh my god.
immortals? No.
You want to throw?
Immortals are good, right? But in this matchup, when your opponent has such an efficient anti-infantry unit, and 44 of them to boot, right? It makes no sense.
Imagine seeing 60 bowmen, and then telling yourself, okay, let's go immortals.
Yeah, Asavar champion makes perfect sense. Throwing down some more stables, makes perfect sense. Immortals. I guess he anticipates, Verhuver going to H3, getting some hoplites and needing to counter that. But until that happens, right?
Hoplites alone don't do anything. They just tank. Why do you want to counter them?
Yeah.
Counter the damage dealer, which is the Tox here. So if you have Asivara, a good flank, that's a recounter.
Yeah, or maybe even get like Takabara with Blood Out the Sun and marksmanship. Super strong combination. Alright, 15 Spearman Champion and 54 Tox. Moving out across the map.
Oof. It's gonna be tough for Borg to deal with.
Very tough. I'm not sure if he can take this fight. Yeah, he's only got 37 Bowman. He's got Bowman Champion though. He's got Aspar Champion. So when that flank comes in, oh, and there's some flanks over, good raids over here for Borg.
Yeah,
see villager count. 46 villagers. Wow. Okay, so Verhuver has this like really sizable army potentially in Borg's base, but that's because Borg's doing a great job raiding in the back of his own base, right? Like, look at all these exposed villagers and nothing there to counter it for Verhuver.
Also, he's raiding the other side, the gold mine, the bottom side.
Oh yeah. Great job for Borg here.
And that's another tough thing for Greek. You can't deal with Asabara with Saris. So you have to go H3 as fast as you can, so you can get prodromas.
This is brutal. And he's in H3 now. He's getting hoplites. He's getting Tox Champion. He's getting everything he needs. But 38 to the 69 villagers. Holy.
I think he can recover.
Can he?
Because Borg is making immortals and he's trying to throw.
Well, I don't think that's the case, but you know what? I think he can come back. Key here is he's getting a really nice marker line, like a incredibly strong marker line. Second off, he's 160 of 160 pop with only 47 villagers, so his army is massive. He won't be able to replenish it, but for the time being, like
flank is incoming.
Oh my god, the flank is strong with this one.
GG, I think, yeah.
Oh no. What a brutal flank. Oh, and look at Verhuver's bank. There is nothing left. He took a good fight, all things considered, but oh my goodness, that flank. Got cleaned up really well, like ridiculously well. What happened? What happened?
Armor difference.
See, all H3 versus, or all H2 versus some H3. Wow.
Because Borg only had Asavar as the damage dealer. The bowman could not deal any damage because they don't have any armor.
Just now getting the barbed arrows. Yeah, okay. Oh man, Verhuver, if he comes back from this, I will be impressed. He's already at 57 villagers, right? But in saying that, his bank's really low. Borg might think. Sorry, go for it.
No, continue.
No, I'm saying Borg might think that he took a really bad fight, and that Verhuver will have a sizable army, but he doesn't, right? He's 1 in 40 of 180 pop.
So I think the thing is, Borg don't know how ahead he is.
Yes.
He just kills villagers and he don't know. He's thinking that this game is relatively balanced and equal, but he is very ahead.
Yeah, he's moving out with another devastating army, and this army doesn't look any more changed than it used to be from that last fight. Both players trying to wall off their respective sides of the map, but Verhuver is broken through first, and unfortunately, Borg is coming all the way back to try to deal with this.
Yeah, he has to Greeky it. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Now he's making multi-archers.
Archers are not very good in this matchup, at least with the way that Verhuver plays it, with lots of hoplites.
Yeah, but if he raises with Padromas, how are you going to deal with it?
Oh no, it's gonna be extremely tough. I'm saying you can't almost like wall off, get better wall upgrades, and get a bunch of stag defenses, get a fortress or something like that. You know, Borg is getting all of his armor upgrades though, all the ones that matter. But this is a 150 caravan line, right? Yeah, 150, all the way to the back of this town center. So he's correcting the mistakes that he made last game. Let's see here, moving out with some mobile raiding force. But Verhuver's army is here, sitting in the middle, the one open spot, or one of two open spots. Verhuver's doing his own raiding.
This wall, though.
Hopefully he sneaks inside. No, it doesn't look like he's gonna sneak inside. He needs to deal with this. 180 pop. He nearly has enough to go to the 4th age. Just
I
a
think
little
he
bit
should
more
go.
stone.
Yeah, just go 4th age and get the siege. What's that called?
Oh, the war wagons?
Yeah. Well,
Ooh, if he takes a bad fight here, yeah, okay. The vision from the Immortal Camp tells him otherwise. Small little hiccup there. I get scared every time. Oh, Borg needs to do something here. He needs to move his main army here to defend. Another group of villagers gonna be cut off here. 66 villagers to 85, so Borg Verhuver is taking the villager lead. And the slow-moving army is not getting anything done until now.
he has a big army, though.
All the cavalry gets cleaned up. That's devastating. Oh, and he might even be able to sneak in here. If he clicks in here. Yeah, he sees what's going on.
He should take the fight. He has much bigger army.
He does. He doesn't know it though, right? As you said.
Oh, he can see the army, though. Why does he know it?
I guess he's gonna come here, clean up these markets. Verhuver's also getting 150 or 150. I want Borg to click up to the 4th age, get some of those armory upgrades, right?
Yeah, he never goes to 4th age. I don't know why. Delays it so much.
Oh man, it took a really good fight. There goes the meat shield of Verhuver. He's gonna clean this all up. He's gonna clean up all these markets. Would love to see Verhuver even like delay with another wall or something. But unless Verhuver does something, which will be hard for him to do because Borg is actually using walls really effectively. No! Oh, does Borg even know about this? Oh, he has no clue. He's going to send one Asabar there to just check. He's going to see it now.
So imagine if Verhuver had like 3 rams proxied and destroys the market of Borg. That would be amazing here.
If I was playing against Penguin, that's what would happen. Every time. I swear. The good thing is, like, again, because of these immortals, like the front line of Verhuver is never able to do anything. Really nice.
So I think if you can't beat the army, then you have to send your entire army into the enemy base and get as many damage as you can. Because if you just wait in the base, you'll just clean up the market, and then one by one just clean your base, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If Verhuver takes his entire army and send it into the Borg's base, he can deal as much damage as he can for free because the army is in a bad position.
Yeah, and that's why you need a, like as Borg, you need to wall off your base to make sure that Verhuver can't just walk in and kill all your villagers. But it's tough. Like Verhoover's up to almost 10, 15 villagers ahead, and so his army that he meets, that meets Borg's army is just not nearly as strong. So the complete opposite of what happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why fight this huge army? Just send your army into the enemy base and get the caravan, kill them all,
Yeah, yeah.
and then add static defenses.
And he knew that, yeah, actually, some static defenses would be good, like on this gold mine to secure it or something.
Yeah, a couple of fortresses and get the academy upgrades.
Look at this, though. Verhuver's market has been unhindered. Yeah, Borg, I think he's getting even Golden Age army upgrades, Immortal Champion. Immortal Champion is, what a great upgrade.
Still doubling all the immortals though.
You know what? He's proven his worth. He's proven their worth to me. I'm very impressed. Peltos though, look at this. Peltos in the mix, 15 of them.
Yeah. Against immortals. Oof.
And the 29 Bowman Champion. Don't count them out. He's even getting Shield Boss. Very strong upgrade. Borg. What is this? I guess the villagers that aren't working are the most important villagers to use for that type of engagement. Nice fortress coming up. Not sure what it's going to protect. Maybe the way for Verhuver. Verhuver's caravan. But this might be the first good fight Verhuver's taken.
Yeah, and he also has a big gold bank, so that's great too.
Borg's units are going to be cleaned up, and the Peltos are going to be able to clean up the rest of these Bowman champions. So Borg might be scratching his head right now. He's like, what happened to my supremacy? Let's see here. Still only on this... Oh, he's on... Yeah, still only upgrading one armory upgrade. Let's see factory techs. Could get horseshoes. Is choosing against it. Not sure if he's seen... He has not seen this, so he doesn't know where Verhuver's getting gold from. But that should be your first question, right?
Yeah, especially in the late game, just destroy the market, and also this is our one can win the game. Simple as that.
Alright, Borg's gonna try to run away. Just as Verhuver gets to the 4th age. Yeah, Borg needs to do something quick. Oh, no. Okay, he's regrouping. Tons of Asabara here. Would love to actually see Asabara and Mounted Archers. Just run in. Like, throw your units everywhere, right? Like, throw units here, throw units into the market line, throw units everywhere. You're at such an advantage right now that you can do that. But he's moving in, and there's not a lot of Prodromos. Only 3 Prodromos here, and 16 Hoplites. So he's going to move in. Very strong. 200 population army. He might wait.
Armory's different though.
No, it's actually very similar, except for the Golden Age Pierce.
Yeah, the Pierce is the most important here, right?
Yeah, very true. Borg's surprised he doesn't just like run by. He does he need to engage right here?
Under the fortress.
You know, like that's what I'm saying. The fight's going decently, but it's not a win for sure. It's not like
68 villagers, by the way. 68 villagers.
Well, yeah, when your caravan line's getting 150 population, like who needs villagers?
Oh my god.
But look at this. Like, that's where you should be going, Borg.
Especially in a test game, you get tunnel vision, right?
Very tunnel visioned. Yeah, he's getting war wagons. Ooh, war wagons right here. Oh, this might be really bad for Verhuver. Right? If he sees that these caravans are here.
He saw it.
Yeah. It's okay. Finally,
But
he gets to. He's getting war wagon champion. Gonna be very, very strong.
yeah, Verhuver is making ballistas now, so it's gonna be competitive still.
And Gastros. Gastros are super strong. 92 villagers though. That's nuts. Versus the 68. So Borg is playing the Carnage gameplay style, right? Yeah, see those war wagons in the chat. Let's see. Does Borg see this now? He still does not see this. He's moving right by it. Oh my god. This hurts me. Oh no. No, Borg. All the ballistas are here. Gastros are here. But the war wagons. He's going straight for the ballista with the Asabar, and one goes down. And he's moving in. Greek fire. Love to see it. Ooh, that was a strong ballista shot. And again, fighting under this fortress. Borg. He's I don't know. Just loves pain. These war wagons though are gonna do great work. Hippodakins in the field. Oh my goodness. Borg must be kicking himself, Greeky. He's saying like, why have I not been able to break this man? This is why. Did he see this even? He hasn't even seen this? Oh my goodness.
But I think he's still gonna win this game. I think.
I hope. I hope.
Yeah.
Look at this Verhuver though. He's I think he might be running out of wood. As well. Like, let's check out his armory upgrades. He's now got Age 4 Pierce. Borg's going for Cataphract Champion. Let's see these other armory upgrades. Pierce damage. Okay, really strong for this army composition. But yeah, he's taking these fights, man. In the same position every time. The tunnel vision is real.
That's the thing. You have to focus on other sides like raiding at the bot side or adding proxy rams or stuff like that. You can't just sit in the middle and just take fights after fight, right?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe with a Palantonian you can take out this fortress, but man, this fortress has been Verhuver's like #1 MVP. Oh, look at that attack from the Palantonian on the war wagons. And they're all bunched up.
Possible. The worst positioning possible. Like, why take this fight here?
I know. The Asabar are getting good damage on. Oh man, all the ballistas are dying. So a good fight. Good fight for Borg to take. But then, like, he's going to be left with a bunch of bowmen and immortals to take out the fortress. Oh, Verhuver struggling for resources.
Yeah, because he's trading bad.
Oh, really nice. The fortress might tickle. 17 health left. Get some villagers to repair your war wagons. Okay. Borg has now assimilated this portion of the map.
One by one.
One inch at a time, Borg is saying. 1 inch at a time. But man, this is the most clutch market line ever. Extremely clutch. Let me see. Does he have? He even has all the trading upgrades. So, like it's that market line that's been carrying Verhuver throughout this. Throughout this game. Nice pickoffs. One volley from the ballista on these war wagons, and that's it. It's finished. Verhuver's backing off. I don't know what the plan is. He's getting these armory upgrades. He's allowing Verhuver to come back.
He's just chilling. He knows he got this game in the bag. He wants to test units out.
What is he repairing? Oh, he's repairing his I was like, he's repairing something. He's repairing these war wagons. Look at that. You don't see it, but that's called value, boys. Value.
God. High IQ plays.
Yep. Oh no, Verhuver's put a lightning rod here for Borg. Borg's like, a fortress? I must attack it. Borg's gonna ignore it for the time being. But this is the strongest Age 4 Greek army you can get. Hippodicans as the front line, Hippodican champions, with Gastrophedes and Ballista in the back. The armory upgrades, though, are not in Verhuver's favor, unfortunately. And the war wagons just chop through anything that is coming out. And the cataphracts, too. Cataphracts on all the siege. I was wondering why these siege were going down so quickly. Cataphract champions. Absolute units. But in saying that, not a lot of units left for Borg.
Verhuver can still defend the advantage.
Yeah, how is it pronounced? Hippokins?
Hippocons.
Hippocons.
Wait, I thought you were trolling the entire time.
No. Whoops. Mistakes were made. It's ridiculous that Verhuver is still in this game. Like, that's the most ridiculous thing ever.
The market line is carrying.
The market line is the hardest carry in this game. Borg, though, switching to War Wagon champions, Cataphract champions, and Immortals. And you just have these same units over here, and the game is over. Oh,
Too much for Borg to think about.
This is brutal. This is like you just send this to somebody who knows what Age of Empires Online is, and if they want to hurt themselves, you just watch this game, and you cheer for Borg. You watch this game and you cheer for Borg. Oh my goodness. Alright, Verhuver remounting pressure with these Gastros. Just need some Prodromos, I agree. Prodromos.
Prodromos can deal with the Immortals and Cataphracts each other.
The Cataphracts are just too strong. Like, what is this pierce armor? 0.61 pierce armor. So even though the Gastros are monsters, right? It's not gonna do anything.
I think Hoplites here can tank anything. I think Gastros in the back and get the entire army should deal with that.
We made it.
Well, finally.
He's found the market line. And just as that happens, Verhuver taps out. What a game. What a game. I thought there for a minute Borg was going to throw that one. But he did not. Great game.
That was... what? That was still very winnable for Verhuver if he had proxy rams on the market.
I couldn't agree more. If Verhuver just, like, he knew, he took out the markets before, right? You throw some proxy rams here. Ooh, very, very annoying.
Or Palantonin.
Yeah.
To snipe them.
I think both these players, I got a bit of tunnel vision, just a tad of tunnel vision.
Yeah, you can never live 38 minutes in a game in general without uh, not destroying the market, right? If you destroy the market, there will be no way you can live this long. Just
Yeah, no,
markets in the
agreed.
late game. That's why if you suicide your entire army for markets at 38 minutes of the game, it's still worth it. Because you can just remake the army in one split of a second.
Yeah, agreed. Look at these, were trapped. Let's check the villager count. Actually, no. More important is all resource gathered. Look at this for Verhuver, 56,000 gold gathered. Verhuver outgathered Borg. Incredible. But it's that. Oh my god! Even the text. What is going on? What is going on? You tell me who won by this chart. Oh my goodness. Units killed, lost versus unit killed. That's the only indication that this game was going Borg's way. And this chart.
Is this the last game, or there's one more?
Potentially last game if Borg wins. Switch over here. Yeah, Borg's up 2-1. So if Borg wins this, he advances to face yourself, I believe. Right? Yes. I think Verhuver might switch civs. No, he did not. Did not switch civs.
I think he should have gone for Romans.
I agree. Some sort of a change. Okay, what's the map? Wildwoods. Oh, should he have switched civs from Wildwoods? I don't know. Maybe not. On Wildwoods, I feel like you can wall off one side and take a really good fight as Greeks. But we will see.
Yeah, just a single big wall, and then a fortress behind it, and that way it's secured.
Yeah. Get up a nice long marker line. If Verhuver can get a nice marker line like he did last game, you know, and make sure that Borg fights on his terms, this series can go to a game 5. Alrighty. Fantastic. I gotta switch this up. Verhuver versus Borg. Borg is up. Two to 1. Okay. There we go. Wonder if any of these players decide to go for an early second town center. And I think the answer to that...
You can't go... I think, yeah. Verhuver's going second town center. Oh, never mind.
I thought for a second he was going to drop down a storehouse there. But I guess not. You say you can't. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, because you can't... Versus Persia, you can just go fast second TC.
You can, right?
Even with the nerf. No, you can't.
Why?
I mean, it depends. Depends on the map, depends on my stuff, but I have done it many times. It's just so hard to defend against a Spiral Bar rush, especially if you get the build order right. It's very hard. And if you control the Spiral Bar well enough, you can destroy the storehouse in the hunt, and storehouse in the wood line, and then snipe a couple of villagers on the TC, and then have map control, and then it just snowballs.
Okay. Then maybe it's just my stubbornness that I always go for an early second town center, despite what my opponent is doing.
It depends on the skill level. Depends on the skill level.
True.
Like if you're against Zertan and he does this, you usually just done. Especially if he follows up with a second barracks into Spaba rush.
Yes.
And that ends up quickly.
Yes, and we saw that in the game with against Ardashir, right? That was nasty. Absolutely nasty, the way he surrounded his base. I can't even do anything, right, at that point. He just kept putting the pressure on with a single TC as well.
Yeah.
Very strong.
But it's good to go for spears in this matchup as Greeks, because I think the spears of Greece can beat the Sparbara. So you can be aggressive and do the timing push with the Hypaspist.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have map control early game if you do this well.
Well, it looks like Verhuver's going to go on to Stone Mine. I like this. He's going to translate this early aggression, or this early Spearman lead into a potential second town center.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, Borg looks like he's continuing to produce Sparbara, going around this side of the map with 4 villagers. Or 4
Nice.
Sparbara.
Is Volk gonna see this?
I don't think so. Borg's smartly moving it, rallying his guys around. I don't know how he knew that was coming, but this man that's some next level IQ.
Some robot Sheena.
Oh my god. In saying that though, Verhuver's going to the second age. And Borg has not pushed in yet. And he sees that there's some exposed villagers back here. Okay, we'll see who gets to whose villagers first. This hunt is nearly all depleted though, so.
I think it's pretty bad for Borg. We'll see.
Almost won. Verhuver, this is his time to come in with his own villagers, but he's not. His own spearmen, but he's not.
Oh my god. Why is he waiting?
I'm not sure. Stealing some goats. Not a bad plan. He has 300 wood. Just needs a bit more food. And then he can drop down his own second town center. Borg it's quite a ways away. I'm wondering what he did in the meantime. Got a second hunt. There's another group of Sparbara here, but I don't think they can do anything. Verhuver's going to drop down a second town center, hopefully in a defensive spot. Interesting. Not sure how I feel about this.
If Borg takes all his Sparbara and snipe the TC, that will be game ending.
Very true. Like that game with Eshwar versus Zerton. Damn, yesterday that was such a great snipe. Pacifists are here. They're gonna annoy Borg enough. I bought enough time, I think. Just enough time.
Verhuver is moving his spears.
Yeah, where are these pacifists going? Oh no, please. This would be devastating.
No, it's fine. I think he got it.
You sure about that?
Yeah, he got it.
He was getting close for a second there. Half health, wow. And so the Sparbara run away.
Verhuver is pushing now.
Yeah,
Okay, he's doing nothing with it. Oh my god.
He went right through the base. Oh no, he did some damage. He did some good damage, but he's gonna try to pick 1 or 2 off. Second TC of Borg's coming down now. Let's see. 22. Oh no! I don't think it's possible. No, it's too little. Too little units.
I mean, it's a great try, right?
Yeah, he's gonna trying to pick up some villagers, but man, the aid tent. Don't sleep on this upgrade if you guys are Persia and you don't like spearman rushes. Just get aid tent.
I don't think he knows about the second hunt.
Oh no.
The Borg, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here. Verhuver has no idea, and that's like, you know, if he also puts his storehouse over here on this whenever he decides to go in this berry bush, right? Like, it's a great place because your units are going to be queued up along this side, right? So this is what Verhuver's going to see when he comes down to raid you, and so just by virtue of your units being far away, you're not gonna usually get raided. Okay, 1-1-1 coming up for Verhuver.
Why he's going for Bowman against Barabara?
That's a good question.
Should go stables.
Stables and Hephaestus?
Yeah, stables and Invasmus, then open 2 archeries after that. Then raid with the Saris, defend against the Asabara if they come. This is how it should be played.
Yes. Oh, really good. Hopefully pickup here for Borg. Just gonna try to pick up one villager. Not gonna get it, but hopefully we'll be able to take out this archer range. Yeah. In the meantime, Verhuver's going all the way around here with a couple of Hephaestus. The one thing I was gonna say is like when Borg goes for this double archer range, right? Like Hephaestus are pretty much useless at that point.
Yeah, I don't think you should go past this until it's the first. Once you reach the second age as Greeks, you make Hephaestus just to do the timing push, and then just make spears after that.
Oh, okay. You're right. You're right. You can just check here. PFTK. Good point. Good point. I never thought to do this. I don't know why. He's saying, I said yesterday where, you tell me if you've ever done something like this, but have you ever like attacked a villager to see if your opponent had a tent or not? With your scout or no?
No,
Is it just me? Okay, so you just check here and see if it has a healing rate or not?
Not even that.
Not even that. You don't even care. Okay, great.
Because you should always focus down one villager at a time, so it doesn't really matter.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, so Verhuver's raiding force is going to be cleaned up, but another like sizable 11 Sparabara, not champion, but Sparabara coming in. Going to be cleaned up by all these Toxodi.
And the difference between Sparabara and Sparabara champion now is very huge.
Yes.
So it's a must upgrade.
Must have, yes, agreed.
Yeah, it's like Axeman champion. You have to get it.
Actually, the thought experiment. What is in your opinion the most or the best upgrade to get on any unit? I think Axeman Champion might be up there.
Yeah, you could say Axeman champion. Legionary champion is good. Toxic champion is good.
Aspar Champion is also really strong.
Yeah, Aspar champion too. Camel champion could be good if you think about it.
Camel Rider Champion is huge. Yes.
I think Egypt's Slinger champion is good too, because now they have a lot of pierce armor.
Oh, okay.
A lot.
Alright, let's see here. Borg is moving in with a sizable army. Oh my goodness. Just needs to stop and fight. Okay, clean up all of the spearmen. Saris are going to try to get a nice flank on. It will work for the time being. Really nice surround here.
I think Verhuver got this.
Yeah, really good fight. So despite being up in population, Borg is having to run back. Wow. Okay, so this is a similar position that Verhuver was in last game, right? But last time, Borg took age 3 behind it. You know, he managed to really defend well, and Verhuver wasn't able to do anything. Just continued to mass up and stayed in age 2 for a bit too long. We're doing a great job just scouting, seeing if...
I don't know why both of these players take their armories pretty late in this matchup. We should have armories as fast as possible.
So, Verhuver's got the pierce damage. Borg is actually just getting his first armory upgrade right now. Yeah, I agree. This matchup is all about...
it's all about armories.
All about armories. Alright, let's see here.
Borg is also raiding.
Oh, he is. He's moving in with Asabar, and Asabar are way stronger at raiding. Borg's gonna stop and kill everything here. See villager count. 60 villagers to the 64, so wow. 57 now. Verhuver's moving in again with this army. But I really like this wall from Borg. Really strong wall. Good vision as well on this side of the map. Might lose some houses for free. Another strong raid.
So what is Verhuver really doing with his main army? Just
Nothing.
killing houses? I'm talking about Verhuver, not Borg.
Oh yeah, nothing. Just killing some houses. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Not do that because Borg can just go from behind and just kill all the army.
There are some exposed villagers here. A couple of them are dying for no reason, I think. Oh no, he's bringing this villager with 1 HP. Run, villager, run. 63 villagers to the 60. But Verhuver, I think, is going to lose his whole army here.
Quite even.
Yeah, very, very even. I think Borg needs to wait a couple of seconds. I think these are all his food villagers, unfortunately, too. He needs more food villagers, but then go to the third age right after that.
Verhuver now is going. Yeah.
Nice.
It's the opposite now. Where Verhuver is going for third age faster. And he's not floating.
Only issue right now for me that I'm seeing is that Borg doesn't have the food economy to continue to produce Asabara, which is going to be necessary in this matchup.
You can do atomic push and get Stocks champion and Sarah champion and just push. The same as Asabara champion and Bowman champion for Persia.
Last game, yeah.
You can do atomic push and just end the game once you get these upgrades.
Bowman getting good shots off on the Spearmen that were tanking. Spearman champion, what's Spearman champion? Did you give it Pierce armor? No, because that doesn't make sense.
No, I think, yeah, Pierce armor and maybe more snare or something like that.
Okay. Only issue with your plan is that Verhuver does not have any gold. So he's unable to do that. Borg is, I'm sure, waiting to get up H3.
19 Asabara is a lot.
Yeah, but that means that they can kill these villagers super quickly, right?
It's very strong.
Well, what is this? Some raiding forces down here for Verhuver. 62 villagers to the 63. Borg is running away. But that's going to even further delay his H3, right? Because... Wait, what did he just put down? What did you just put down?
Storehouse.
But he had 200 wood. Oh, market line over here. Interesting. Look at Verhuver. He had some sheep over here. So this is good. Borg's buying himself some time. Oh, he needs to run with these Asabara, though. Yeah, can't get snared up.
Borg's bank is like... Go
Nuts.
H4. 16 minutes, 15 minutes and H2. It's always like that. I don't know why.
I like this, though. He's moving out with this army on this side of the map. So if he can bait his opponent and not lose any of the Asabara, he's going H3 right now. That's strong. Oh, man. Can he sneak behind?
A GG move right there.
Oh, no. Is Borg going to sneak away with this game? He's walling off this side of the map. I like that. Oh, he sees that there's some villagers gathering here.
I think Verhuver just has to base trade or do something. He just
oh, no, he's
can't
pulling back. He's pulling back. Oh, no. He's going to go base trade. Nope. He can't make up his mind.
I think he just go base trade. He can. By the time he comes back, all his villagers are dead, and even if Borg loses all these units, Borg still is ahead. So it's a lose-lose situation.
But he has a larger army, right? So he should be able to clean up majority of this this here if he takes a good fight. Borg, though, age 3. Watch those upgrades in the queue. Yeah, Borg dropping back.
Verhuver is also raiding.
Oh, he is. So he's peeled off a bit of units here. He sees all of these. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of villagers here.
I like this because you don't want just to defend all the time, right? You have to attack.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
65 to the 59. So Borg did a lot of damage, though. Verhuver needs to respond in kind. There's some... See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? If the... Third TC. Okay, we'll pick this up. Snipe the TC, Verhuver.
Indecisive. Saris can't snipe the TC.
No?
Unlucky. No, because Saris don't do any damage to buildings, so...
I know, but... Okay, Verhuver's moving out. This wall's gonna buy him some time. Buy Borg some time. Bowman champion coming in. Asabar champion coming in. Verhuver sneakily sneaking his way through. And I think, yeah, the caravan line is going to be exposed. All these villagers are going to be exposed.
How many villagers does Verhuver have?
65 to the 66, so very, very even. Oof, that's a big pickup for Borg. It's free. So free.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine, though. It's fine.
He's running away with his villagers. Smart choice. He's going to come and surround the army.
This is really bad now, because Verhuver is gonna lose all his army for a market that doesn't do anything. He just only have like 5 caravans.
See the armory upgrades though. All age 2 versus all age 2. Surprise! Verhuver's been in the age 3 for so long.
But Verhuver is raiding on the top side too, so...
Yeah, true, but his army's gonna get crushed right here.
Maybe not, because hoplites are good.
Oh, true, true.
Spearmen too, so...
Yeah,
Might
maybe...
be-
Oh my goodness, yeah, Borg is not easily handling this, right? It's a struggle for him.
Yeah, it's a relatively even trade.
Yeah, would have just loved for Verhuver. He's killing a lot of villagers though, right? 64 villagers, 65. No, guess not.
He's getting really good trade with this raid though.
Yeah, yeah. Man, Verhuver really doesn't though need to get his armory upgrades up. Like there's no excuse to not have age 3 armory upgrades that late into age 3. Here, Borg 66 villagers to the 66. Both of these players desperately struggling to put together some semblance of an army.
If Verhuver, behind all that, just made villagers, he could have 85 villagers or so and have market line behind it. But he's not macroing that well.
He's getting a wall up. These are the most devastating walls we've seen time and time again. Huntable rune walls. No, you gotta finish this. No, you gotta sacrifice yourself. Verhuver streaming more units in. I think this might be a mistake. Borg is looking very healthy on his population count. 72 villagers, 73. Is there a marker line on this side that I'm not seeing? No, Verhuver's heading back home. Borg, though, finally getting armory upgrades. 2 and
It's
2.
crazy. It's crazy how, after all that, it's kinda even right now. Like the villager population, army count.
Yeah, these guys are very evenly matched. We knew that this coming into this series, and they have not disappointed. Is he getting the wall upgrade? Not yet. Doesn't have the gold to. Not producing out of double his caravans. He needs to. That's a must. In saying that, though, Verhuver, he's gonna have an army knocking at his front door. He's coming to respond in kind, but is this army large enough? I don't think so. His army's too small. This can't be how it ends. Verhuver, it's not a good fight to take, just as these 43 Bowman Champion get the H3 army upgrades. Lasabara getting really good trades on all these Sparabara, or all these Talks and Peltos.
He can still defend, I think. There's Hoplites and Peltasts, he'll deal with that.
But yeah, here we go. If Borg doesn't pay attention to the main army and instead goes for villagers, go for the market line, that's going to be the key. Depending on what Borg does in the next couple of minutes here. Maybe Verhuver also, same thing, goes for some sort of a ram play. Borg, I don't think he's seen this. Has not seen this, but should suspect something. Please, Borg, no. I can't. I cannot. Please. This can't be like the second game in a row where he just barely misses.
He might have a habit. I don't know. But I think Verhuver's gonna win this one pretty easily.
Yeah, the Saras are here, the Peltost are here. Yeah, these Bowmans are gonna get cleaned up very easily. Plus for 3 reinforcements. Yeah, Borg needs to run. But the wall got repaired, so he's gonna just try to do damage.
Look at the population of Borg, but he can also go H4. Now Verhuver should just push and try to do as much damage. As much damage as possible.
Man, like, this game is completely different if Borg takes out these market lines. Completely different. These 19 villagers are his only gold gatherers at this point. This market line has not been established, unlike Verhuver's.
Yeah, I think he has established his market line.
Has he? Yeah, but there's not that many caravans here.
Yeah. He's going Immortals once again.
No, please no. Okay. Hello? Thank goodness. Alright, Verhuver's army is looking very scary. Look at him get Philosophy, Agogi, Discipline, even National Masonry, and the 2 remaining armory upgrades. Borg, though, is ahead on armory upgrades. That is a plus.
Maybe one more, one ahead.
Yeah, you know, he's... yeah, one ahead. Depending on when he takes the fight, he might have the full armory upgrade. Oh, look at this. Very nice. Got a couple of
yeah,
towers.
Panic Gatos and a fortress in the main base too.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Verhuver should just leave these immortal camps. He should just leave the immortal camps there. Alright, Borg is gonna try to make something happen. Coming around the backside of Verhuver's main army. Verhuver, though, look at this, walling in Borg's walls. Ridiculous.
Oh, going H4 too.
Okay, just as he gets his final armory upgrade. Not a bad call.
Can he fight this or not? Do you think?
I don't think he should. He should, like, Verhuver should be running. He should be running behind these walls. But if he's gonna take a fight like this, then maybe stand and fight. That was painful to watch. Siege Workshop coming down. Another Siege Workshop. So 2 ballistas, I'm sure, are going to be pumped out anytime soon. Borg can easily go to the 4th age as well.
I don't think he'll go for 4th age. He just doesn't know how. I don't think he has 4th age unlocked until like 30 minutes to game.
Well,
okay,
he's proven you wrong. He's proven you wrong.
Never mind.
Look at what Verhuver's trying to do with this one villager. Very diverse unit composition here for Borg. Pretty much every unit... yeah, every unit except for Takabara in the Persian arsenal. Let me see. Does
by the way, Verhuver is rolling the market. I think
yeah, I know.
It's really strong.
Oh, but look at this.
Oh, proxy ramps.
Proxy ramps. For both players. For both players, we got proxy rams. Oh, even Rampart walls being made. Hoplite champion being made. Greek fire. Padromos. Even though there aren't that many Padromos here in the mix.
He just needs ballistas.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, he's even. Oh, the Verhuver special is trying to close this game out and keep it even. Priests. Hey, you know what? I think there was a game in the community challenge where Verhuver showed how powerful priests could be, and I think the whole community has shifted their opinion on priests since that point. If I'm being very honest. Alrighty. Nice mobile army coming here. Gonna try to sneak through. Might be able to clean up these proxy rams. But it's gonna be a while. These are some strong walls. 5.8k health. Oh, very nice. Smartly picking off this villager back here. What the power of the Greek army. Who will win?
I think this is easily
Ahura
Verhuver's
Master
fight to
bless
take.
you.
100%.
His army is so strong.
Oh, hey, Alexa. Okay.
He should.
Oh no, this
What?
armory upgrade. Nice fortress. This is a good defensible spot. Verhuver is pulling a Borg on us. Oh, just as the war wagon comes out. Perfect timing. Alright, let's see what Borg can do with this army. He's gonna get slowed down by another set of walls. How long can he hold off for? Here, the priests keeping the army, keeping the sustain.
There's a hole in the wall.
Oh my god, there's a hole in the wall.
Not the hole, but there's
Yeah,
a pass between the. Yikes, unlucky. Typical age of Empires Online.
No, typical Wildwoods. The Cataphract's getting good good hits on the ballista. Look at that. Look how much damage it does to the ballista. Oh my goodness. It gets cleaned up. Very nice, very nice. And what's left is just the pierce armor, or pierce damage of Verhuver's army. So this is some good damage. Somehow, some way, Borg has potentially held off that massive army from Verhuver, and at the same time is putting damage in, putting good pressure on to his opponent. See a villager count here, 79 villagers to 76. Hey Hunter, good to see you. It's gonna get cleaned up. Verhuver's gonna be getting Gastrophe champions, a whole bunch more caravans. He has not been re-walled in though. Oh no, he has been re-walled in. So maybe this army gets cleaned up. Borg though still Alright. This army gets caught up. Unfortunate. I think some Gastros, some Padromos, and like maybe two what's it called? Ballista, maybe more than that. And it should be good to go. Alright, Borg's pushing out with a much smaller army than his opponent. See the army upgrades. Still all age 3. Couple age 4 armor upgrades here for Verhuver.
I think the two key units here is hoplites and gastros here.
Yeah. Gastros can so the hoplites can just snag or snare anything, plus be a really good meat shield for all the pierce attack. And then Padromos can go and kill any war wagons.
Yeah, and then ballistas too. So
Yeah, Look at all these priests coming in. 25 health per second. Converts.
Is there anything happening on the other side of the map?
Unfortunately not. Just walling off each other's bases. Take that back. I take that back. Look at Verhuver go. He's trying to make his own nail in Borg's coffin.
Yeah, this is probably a GG move here.
Yeah.
A GG.
Does Borg see this though? He does. He does see this. Or he should see this. He might be preoccupied about this major 196 of 200 army. But in 2 seconds, right? Like, all it takes is 2 battering rams, maybe 20 seconds to clean up all these farms, all these markets.
Probably like 10, 15 seconds.
Oh, here we go.
Thumbs up. Free
They're
TQ.
moving out. It's even more like this. Is there anything here to defend this from Borg? 1 down. A second. I'm sure down any second now. Oh.
There's attack on the other side.
The
Attack.
caravan. Stop. Look at all these villagers. These poor things. Down to
I
80.
think we're going at game 5 now.
I think so too. Look at all these houses being killed.
1 shot.
Where's Borg's army? Oh my god. That is one scary army. But unfortunately, Verhuver's doing everything he needs to counter that army. If the army can't attack you, or hasn't attacked you in your base yet, then you're good to go. Maybe you base trade in this situation? Potentially?
No, I think you just resign as Borg. Can't just win this.
Yeah, I think so too. If maybe it was just these Padromos in his army, okay, fine. But with these battering rams here, it's going to be hard for Borg to come back. And his army is so slow moving, right? Like, these things move at 5.5 speed.
Yeah, if you're getting the Peltas champion and priest upgrade, then you know you have this game in the bag.
Yeah, when you're walling your opponent's caravan line out, yeah, you got this game in the bag. Look at this. Still, though, very scary. Like,
Yeah, but I think just hoplites alone just deal with that entirely.
oh,
So-
no. Oh. Borg down to 130 population. Yeah, Borg's trying to move out. He's trying to... And look how much he destroys the army of Verhuver. Like, this is... How many villagers? You have 28 villagers. Okay, so... Borg's going to make one last stand here. And Verhuver's going to need everything he can to
I think he's
defend
coming
against
back.
this.
I think he's coming back with the pajamas or not. I don't know.
Oh, where's the... Oh, he needs... what is it called? Is there a fortress here? What's the siege called again? Palantonin. He needs a Palantonin. Or else he can't do anything. And that's going to be it. GG. Game 3. Or game 4 goes the way of Verhuver, which means we're going to a game 5. How's Italy doing? How's Italy doing? Are they winning? Let's switch to this. Here. Verhuver. Taking game 4. 2-2. Last game of the series. Is the last one Swamp Pass? Is that the map? Swamp Pass, yeah. Are we gonna see a repeat? Same thing, Persia versus Greeks?
Maybe. I think Borg is not gonna change because he never plays anything.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just gonna keep going.
Verhuver could go Roman or just stick with Greek.
Alright, let's give these players like half of a second too. 0-1. What do you mean? What do you mean 0-1? Are they already losing? Oh my god, how are we already down 1-0? Oh my goodness. That's a real shame.
Verhuver is still playing the practice game.
Such a nice guy. All right. Swamp Pass is the last match of this series. Who will take it? This has been the closest games we've seen so far.
Yeah, because it's not a Celt versus Celt, right?
Very true. Swamp Pass. Are we ready? Let's start this. Okay, here we go. Verhuver versus Borg. Last game of a best of 5. Neither one of these players deciding to change their civs.
Yeah, it's game 5, and at that time you're usually tired, so you just want to do things instinctively as opposed to think and be creative.
Mm-hmm.
Just stick with what you can guarantee yourself a good game.
Yeah, and these guys have been delivering that time after time. So it's going to be the same standard opening for both these players, even despite this relatively large map. Verhuver getting a quick barracks. Borg, how's Verhuver getting such a quick barracks, actually?
Because his stragglers trees are so close.
Okay. Barracks coming down here for Borg, doubling up to make sure that he can get his barracks up in time. For those joining us just now, this is the last game of a best of 5 series. It's been back and forth this entire time. Verhuver on his Greeks and Borg on his Persians. And now taking us to the final map, Swamp Pass. So it's called that because there's this very swampy, marshy ground. Has some resources in it, of course, but no fish. But there are ponds on both sides that do have fish. Here we go. 1,000 fish each. Very similar to the mountain crossing. Same in this pond. Wonder if either one of these players is going to decide to go for an early aggression. Seems like Borg is going to actually try to do that.
He's angry now.
Greeks in the Verhuver's going to be here to greet him. Has more than enough spearmen here. And his hunt is in a really defensible spot, so it's not going to be much done by this one Sparabara. Ah, excellent. Predictions are coming in. Who will win? This should be as close to a 50-50 as we will
This is
see.
very 50-50.
All right, Borg's running away. That was just a test. A test for Verhuver. Verhuver passed. Well, Verhuver actually can go to the second age in half a second. Get some roided up villagers too. Love to see it. Yeah, and I expect a click up maybe.
Yeah, he will.
Or maybe just a couple more villagers. Yeah, seems like it. Where'd he put, is that a docks? He dropping down a docks. Love it. Okay. Receiver Hoover trying to be the difference maker in this game. Thanks, Hunter, for setting that up. And sorry, I will join soon. Alright, Borg, moving across the map. 6-6 though, or 6-7. Storehouse might be able to be stopped, but look at Verhuver floating so much food. Borg struggling a little bit for food here, actually.
Yeah, it's hunting dog's difference.
Yeah. Surprised not just going for that villager, right? Is that... Oh, no, 3 HP! Yeah, surprised they're not going for this villager, right? Is that not more important?
Yeah, but if you go for the villager, then your spars are not attacking, then getting attacked. Then you guarantee yourself a bad fight if you want to fight. Right?
Yeah, very true. Very true. He's going to regroup for a couple more Sparbara.
Verhuver can just make a pass this and knock Borg out of his hunt. And maybe also get a second dock.
See here, one fishing boat coming out. He's even getting handsaw. So putting to use that goal, that food. But actually, more importantly, you're just no longer gathering any food. And Borg's going to be able to handily clean this up. He brought in the reinforcements, and the reinforcements are strong. And now Verhuver is dropping villagers because he has no hunts.
But he is building a second TC right now. So he has a dock and a second TC.
Where is he? Where is he dropping a second TC?
Here. Where is it?
Oh, here it
the
is, in the bottom. Okay. Borg doing the exact same thing. Same positioning as well.
And also get a dock on the bottom side.
Oh, very nice. So each player choosing their respective docks.
But I think Verhuver is ahead because he has like 2 fishing boats or 1.
See, 21 villagers to 23 though, right? There was a lot of time where Verhuver was not going for any food. Smart by Borg, just making sure that there's no funny business going on here for Verhuver. Doesn't see a dock, so it's going to be safe to queue up 2 extra fishing boats. Like this from Verhuver. Making sure he's gathering from all the spots along the coast to make sure that he actually sees when Borg puts down a dock. Borg, in the meantime, see here, 24 villagers to 26. It's looking good for both these players. Oh, look at this. I think Verhuver sees this. So Borg is actually making a galley just to defend any nonsense that Verhuver throws his way.
You guarantee yourself a pond.
Yeah. I think that's a super smart play. As long as you're not like struggling for that food or struggling for that wood or gold, I think you're good. Do you think could a galley get the goats? I wonder. Alright, checking in Borg's base. Still on 1 production facility. Could drop down a second very easily. Sorry, 2 production facilities. And in Verhuver's base, getting an archer range as well.
He's not I think he's doing this just instinctively. I don't think he's doing this like with a proper reason.
Hmm.
Yeah, putting two archer range, then after that stable.
This archer range
Like
isn't even being built.
yeah, it's fine.
Ooh, look at this for Hoover making a trireme. Okay.
Also, Borg is doing that the same to the other side.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Will Verhuver see this? That's the question. I don't think he will. He's getting it up. And I don't think unless he brings... Ah, never mind. Take that back. Yep, Verhuver is securing the water very easily. One shot.
What about Borg? What about Borg?
Uh,
Oh,
for some reason, like, Verhuver queued this up. He's like, that's 250 wood that's not being used, right? Same thing here. It's 100, it's 200 wood not being used. Very strange.
yeah. Let's click the shift maybe. Shift misclick.
Yeah. Hopefully he sees this. Alright, population is looking in favor of Borg. It's got quite a scary army, right? Double production of the 9-second bowman. You can get a really nice timing push that way. Yeah, it was the same civs the entire 5 series.
It's better than Celt vs. Celt,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah, I agree. I was trying to get up this guard tower. I don't think Borg can see this. No, he can, but he can't attack it, seemingly.
And I got to attack the ship.
30 attack range to the 26, so yeah, probably. Alright, for whoever sees this very scary army crossing the map. Maybe with a good flank from the series, he can go Verhoover's way.
The thing is, Tox is way better than the cheap 9-second bowman, right? So
True.
even if you see like 15 bowmen, they're not the best. They get one shot at if Verhoeven gets the armory pierce damage, which he has. So if he takes a fight right now, all these bowmen are dead meat.
I didn't even see that. Really good call out. He got his armory upgrade up pretty quickly. Oh, look at this. He's moving up slowly with guard towers.
Yeah, that's very smart.
Yeah.
Could be easily denied if he sends the Asvara.
Again, another so watch post here for Verhoover. Another 75 wood. Maybe this is a glitch on our side, potentially?
No, I don't think so. Just nerves or,
Yeah.
it's fine, happens.
Alright, Verhoover, trying to make something happen by some raiding. Is there any exposed villagers? No, but double armory coming out for Borg. That's going to be really scary. Just needs a lot more gold. Oh, this is going to be finished off. Good vision by Verhoover, though.
Yeah. Verhoeven can send his entire army to Borg base. Take this opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. There's no need to fight. Like, this is 300 resource or 200. Yeah, 300 resources, but it's not the end of the world. It's one villager.
Yeah, he should capitalize on that for Hoover and just send his units on Borg's base and
Yeah, look
get
at
as
this.
many as damage. He's not
needs to target.
focus firing. Oof. It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. 2 villagers down. But here comes the main army of Borg against this relatively small army. Good flank! Yeah, Verhoover's in a really bad spot. That's not the best engagement he could be taking. Oh no. Borg up 50 population. 160 of 160 pop. Verhoover floating a lot of resources.
It's still very doable for Hoover, I think. He just needs to keep making units and more production.
More production. Yeah, he has lots of wood. He's not out of this yet.
What's the villager
Village count
difference.
62 to 67. Even more
Still-
villagers being killed though. So Verhuver buying himself some time. This is very, very necessary. Doesn't want to move out without... Actually, it does want to move out, I guess, right? The Asabar is a large chunk of Borg's population. And before the barbed arrows or temper kicks in, this might be the best fight that Verhuver can think of taking, but even the best fight is not very good.
A double flank actually.
The double flank, yeah. These Sarahs might be able to do some good damage, though, while they're still alive. Yeah, but they run. Okay. Okay. Verhuver's still in this.
But Borg can just get the third
And
the
fourth.
champion of it.
And
Yeah.
fourth age. Go to the 4th age board, quick!
Typical Borg.
Actually, I think I was having a conversation with Carnage at some point, and it was a PF2K, and we were talking about how Carnage was in a similar situation where he had like nearly the resources right after going to age 3 to go to age 4, and PF2K was saying that people don't do that nearly enough. Does that make sense, or is that a bait? Like, these upgrades seem way better than going to age 4, no?
Unless you have, even if you go age 4, the enemy is gonna cage you and start to get the map control. So even if you get the thing that you want to get, like ballistas or war wagons, you're still behind in vision and map control.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
agree.
enemy can just go as good as he can and then go age 4 as a follow-up too. So you're just behind for no reason.
Okay, so Borg's main army is over here, and his Asabar is over here. I think if Verhuver can go to the 3rd age any second now, get some Padromos, that might be very, very helpful. We will see, though. Borg's not doing anything with his army. That's the beauty of like the two-pronged attack when you have all this population advantage. You can do raiding for both sides. H3 for Verhuver, good. But look at all these H3 armory upgrades. Borg spending his bank really well.
Still believing in the mortal switch.
Always. Always. What else would you use to counter these 39 talks? Come on. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Holy 33 Asabar champions. With 32 Bowman champions. That's a powerful army. I think Verhuver was doing some good raiding.
Yeah, he's distracting and buying time.
But this is a huge force to be cut off by. The good
What's
thing,
really good
Yeah,
because
go.
he now has vision. He knows that
Yes.
there is 3 Aspars.
Yes, exactly. So if anything, this should be a cue to him. Start queuing up some Padromos. But he's at 160 pop, so I'm not sure what else he could think about adding.
Should get armor upgrades. Keep up with it.
I think the one thing he's struggling for right now is stone. If he gets some stone, he can get up a 3rd town center. That would help him out a lot, but I guess taking these fights individually, that might be his best bet. Does he have a market? No, but he's making a nice wall. Alright. Borg moving in on one side. There's a lot of villagers here. At the same time, these Asabars are just going right past the army of Verhuver. They don't care. He's not tunnel visioned anymore. The only thing he's focusing on is that Game 5 victory. Let's see what he can do. He's dancing around with his Asabaras. Does not want to get his spearman, his Asabaras caught in the spearman, but that's exactly what's happening.
Huge armor difference, by the way.
Oh, yeah. The armor difference is going to make it plus 20 extra population, right? And so now the Asabar are just chewing through it. Still 27 of them. Oh my goodness. See the villager count 71 to 74, but that means that Verhuver's army is tiny in comparison. This might be it. The game 5 that Borg just stampeded over with his Asabaras. TC being taken. Verhuver can't do anything but wait.
He can resign.
You can't resign. Can't resign in a game 5 like this. Not when you have another TC standing. Asabar are so strong. Look at all these age 3 armory upgrades. Verhuver's still only on age 2. He is a huge bank, so he's trying to desperately crawl himself back out of this hole. But Borg is all in his business. No amount of Podromos can save him now. Too little, too late. Borg AI has been updated. That's right.
Oh my god.
The assimilation has been completed. The second TC is also going down. Third TC has been made. But it's not going to help him now. Look how quickly this TC falls. Verhuver getting a Gogi discipline. Or trying to get a Gogi discipline. But just by having all of these bowmen in the middle of your production, anything that pops out is just going to get instantly killed. Like, look at this Podromos. This poor sad thing. Fortress being made up by Verhuver. This is do or die. If Verhuver loses this, or if Borg wins this game, the winner gets to face Greeky himself. Greeky's getting all the strats now, though. I don't know. He's like, I see how Borg plays. Let me know how. You now know how to defeat him.
Nice series, by the way. Nice series.
Great series. Great games. Yes, seriously. What an even series. Look at this. Even Borg was coming in with some rams to close out in case the stampede was not good enough. Man. Okay, let's check out these post-game stats here. Very even on resources gathered, but it was the text that mattered, I think, that ultimately did it. Why does Borg just not get his storehouse upgrades or something? What's going on here, Borg? No farmery techs either. Verhuver got all his farmery techs. Just was missing the key armory upgrades. So, see current military population. Yeah, behind the whole game. Yep, and that's the story. Alrighty. Thanks everybody for watching. Greeky, thank you for joining me. Much appreciated.
Good games.
Great
Bye-bye.
games. Great games. Now time to watch the Italy game. Forza Italia. Let's go.